Hello, nerds, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight, we are back with Fields of the Dead, a Midwestern zombie apocalypse, episode 6 Consequences. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I am going to hand it off to my players to let them introduce themselves.
All right. Well, that's me. I'm first. Hi, I'm Faye. Pronouns they them. I'll be playing Jonah Mitchell. Pronouns he him. Things are gonna go great. That's my prediction. Things are gonna go great.
That brings it to me. I'm Synthetic. You can call me Sin. And today I'm going to be playing Alex Graham, who makes all the best decisions, all of them. I use they, them pronouns, and Alex uses they, he.
That's me next. I'm Danny, he, him, Danny Armendoza, and I'm playing Clemente Salvador, he, they, who's just happy to be here. Nothing bad's going to happen to them. Why would it?
Hey, my name is Glyza. He, they, she pronouns. Yes, in that order. I do a lot of things on the internet, but specifically tonight, I am going to be Datu Tiwala, the guy with the friend pit.
Hi, I'm Slay. My pronouns are they, them. I'm going to be playing Eddie McGee, Eddie Double Tap McGee, for whose pronouns are she, her. She's fine. She's the most level-headed and most unbroken person here.
I'm not arguing with that.
I was
No,
saying
it
that
is.
might actually unironically be true.
I was saying it ironically. I think I'm actually accurate in that assessment.
And hi everyone, I'm Sophia Olivia Scott. My pronouns are she, we. I am your storyteller tonight. I'm going to direct your attention over to the chat where you will see links for our Discord, YouTube, and of course, our content warning is now in the chat. That is a general content warning. You can see that the command is on the overlay if you need a reminder of what could be in any episode. Keep yourself safe, but we enjoy having you here to watch. And now I'm going to hand it over to Alex for our dearly departed monologue.
I miss you so much. I think I might have lost my way. After you, I said I wouldn't kill anybody else. I promised myself I wouldn't. But there was this woman, Victoria, that was hurting people. I just couldn't stand by while that happened. And I'm already a bad person. So what should hold me back at this point? I remember the feeling of life leaving your body. The light erased from your eyes. I remember having to smash your skull to make sure you didn't come back as something awful. I remember the tears that fell like rivers from my eyes as I left your body. It wasn't how I was raised, but this world isn't like the one I came from. It's so different, so violent, so repulsive. Bad people close in on all sides and justice is nowhere to be had. I wish you could still be here to tell me what to do. My compass is completely shattered, and I can't imagine what comes next. I know you were dying. I know you asked me to kill you. You begged me, whispering that you wanted to save me from the walkers by staying quiet. But I can't help but think that's what broke me. I'm not sure who I am no more. Do you think I'd be a better person if you were still here? I'm not even sure I remember what it was like to be good. I'm so sorry, Ma. Your kid don't exist no more. I'm a shell of what I was, which was a shell of myself before all this started. Maybe I killed us both when I put my hand over your face. I just pray that your pain is over now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And scene.
I think you got
Okay.
Sophia. You got Sophia.
That's always the goal.
Yeah,
Jonah
that
and
one
Alex.
XP.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I believe when we left you, you were about getting in the vehicles, getting ready to run. There are a bunch
Yeah.
of walkers released. I think it. Let me check my numbers here. For a swarm. Okay, here we go. Here's the swarm size. You were looking at a swarm size of 3. About 40 walkers. They really packed them into these trailers.
Cool.
Hunter is injured.
Right.
Imagining you're grabbing him and pulling him along.
Yeah.
I had gotten the vehicle. I had pulled up and I was like, get in to both of them.
Okay. Alex, you had injured and attempted to kill Victoria Fate, tossing Victoria Fate towards the walkers to end. She's going to get one chance to live. It is going to be a leadership role. Because one, it's what she's best at. She's too injured to save herself in this situation. She needs help. 3 successes. Okay. As you're driving away, a party comes out of the woods. They have spears, and they're trying to get to Victoria Fate. The first one that does gets bitten. Second one grabs and pulls her away, and as he's getting her away, a walker grabs her arm and rips a chunk out of her forearm. They do retreat with her, but she's been bitten.
You gotta cut that arm off. That's Faye speaking.
You're driving, I'm assuming, are you heading straight back to Sanctuary?
Yes, I'm trying to get there before any of Victoria's people get there. I'm assuming that I need to make a mobility roll for that.
Yes.
Can I aid in navigation?
Yes.
I can get that extra die?
Yep.
Woohoo! Fuck. It's 2 walkers.
Shit.
So you can't push, is what I'm hearing. Well, it was nice knowing y'all. See ya.
Okay. I know exactly what this is. One success. You make it. You're going to make it just fine. You drove out here. You remember where you're going. You're driving full speed. You want to beat them. But in your haste, as you ripped along, you hit a big, like, hole, indent in the ground. You lost your muffler on your UTV, making this whole journey loud.
No.
Attracting the swarm. Leading it back to Sanctuary.
Yep.
Hold on. Before we do that, Jonah knows that it's getting loud.
Yeah.
Alex is going to bend down. Do we go on foot?
It might be best. Yeah.
I got Hunter.
We're in the woods, right?
Yep.
What's the chance of finding a big rock?
How big do you want it to be?
Big enough to put the gas pedal down?
Roll a survival roll. Roll to scavenge.
How many dice you got for that?
I've got a success. I think I'll be fine with finding a big enough rock.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you find a big enough rock.
Cool. I want to turn it away from where we're going to be running and just let it be free.
Okay. I feel like
it's going to buy us maybe a sliver of time because I did get 2 walkers, so it's not going to be a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's either a roll or
I'm okay accepting the consequences of my actions.
okay. It buys you time because the noise, like stopping, helps. But I mean, they are already headed in their direction towards
Yeah.
Sanctuary. You do this to divert them. The problem, I think, is because of all the woods, the UTV doesn't actually go that far. It goes like 20, 30 feet, hits a tree, and is just there making noise, which will divert some of them for a time.
Yeah.
If not all of them. But eventually it's going to run out of gas and...
Yeah. It's just to buy us enough time to find the people that need to know.
Okay. But now you're on foot.
Now we're on foot.
It's going to take a little bit longer to get there.
Yeah.
Do I need to... How is Hunter injured?
I believe it was a shoulder injury.
Okay.
He is bleeding, though.
Okay. Well, I can't do shit about that.
I might be able to just sort of, put a tourniquet on there and stop the bleeding.
How good is Jonah's?
I've got 3 empathy and 1 specialization in medicine. I remember my daughter was a Girl Scout. I know first aid. That's about it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You did manage to save Presley once upon a time. So
yeah,
roll that medicine roll.
Don't make this worse.
Narrator voice, they made it worse.
Hold on, I gotta look something. I'm gonna have to look something up. We will come back to this. Datu,
Hey, what's up?
you are on your way back, I believe, when we left you.
Yes.
How are you getting to
Correct.
Sanctuary?
Oh, the same way I got there, just going back to my big tree and taking off my walker outfit, putting it in a backpack. Um I still smell bad, but not at least I don't look that bad. And just sort of like walk back, taking my time, really.
Okay. I think before anything, you hear the engine of that UTV, when the muffler comes off. So you hear that roaring through the forest, and then you hear it stop. Then you hear it roar off in another direction. Then you hear a crashing sound.
I'm gonna go towards that. But I'm gonna go back to my backpack first and re-put on my walker outfit just in case.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So you put on your walker outfit and you are headed towards
The sound.
the sound. I'm gonna have you roll a survival roll to find this sound. That's sort of an investigation type thing.
Yeah, I know how to do that. I've played this game before. I made rolls before. But for, the people watching who may not remember or know how to play, what roles would that be? That would be
That is survival.
they're survival, right? So
Right.
like I have 5 dice.
Right. And then if you've got any stress,
Am I the only one who done the? Yeah.
I think we lost Sophia.
I am the GM now.
And thus we've lost
Uh,
I
the
think we lost.
I am the boss for the
We
We
most
type
didn't
in-
lose the stream because I'm
Yeah,
monitoring.
we're on
right
air.
now, and it looks like we're still live. Yeah.
See something
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
loading in my corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also I can still see
Sophia's typing
Sophia.
in the Discord.
I
And
can.
Well, no, I can see Sophia on the stream also.
No, the
Yeah.
computer's freezing.
hold on, I think-
Oh yeah, I'm not looking at the stream right
I
now.
think it's
Oh,
fine.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're breaking the fourth
Now.
wall, everyone. Those are the consequences in the title.
Yeah.
That we're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
See,
I rolled so
That it
bad
broke the
that
stream.
The stream's just
You know what? Yeah, let
Yeah.
everyone blame Faye for this stuff. Okay, don't actually blame Faye. Don't blame.
No.
No, don't.
yeah. Hashtag blame Faye. Get it going.
It's wild.
Sophia
I
on the
see Sophia
And
Me too.
on the
it's
Twitch
fine.
feed, but
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
a
it's
It's
very
fine too.
strange.
It's really cool.
here.
And
I mean, as long as
there's an
I wonder if we can hear Sophia if you talk.
Can you talk, Sophia?
Oh well, now
given
that's
what
we broke it
gi-
more.
gi-
Oh, okay.
given
My
given
stream
what
is,
Sophia
like,
mentioned
entirely
in
frozen,
the back
so-
chat, I don't think there
Okay,
would be
I see her now.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
I see Sophia here. I can hear you.
Woohoo,
Thumbs
we
up?
did it.
Woohoo.
Maybe. Okay. I did have to refresh after my computer stopped doing whatever it was doing. So
Okay.
how was
Oh no.
figuring out the role going?
Going real well. For the people at home,
We've
it's
explained
being
it for the people
explained.
at home.
Yeah. So you add your
now-
empathy plus your. I think it's empathy plus survival.
wits. It's
No,
wits.
Wits
and-
plus
wits
survival.
survival. Yeah, I'm not looking at a sheet right now.
Wits.
Wits plus survival.
It's wits, and my wits is 3, I think. Yeah, my wits is 3, and my survival is 2, which is not bad actually.
Okay.
D6, right, for the people at home.
Yep.
D6 and sixes are
Yeah,
successes.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
D6s.
So
As
5
you well know.
As I clearly know, like, you
Also,
know.
as you well know, you don't have any stress, so
Right.
ones don't matter right now. I don't think.
Cool. I'm never stressed. I'm
Nope.
super chill. Always, all
Always.
the time. Stop. Dude, what you sorry. Don't mind me. I'm about to roll my dice.
This is why I use the physical click clacks.
So I've got 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 2. Does that matter? 2 2s? No, yeah.
No, you
1
just want
6,
this.
2 4s, and do I just how many?
You only need
Yeah, so
the 6s to count. So whatever
okay,
amount
then
of 6.
I've got 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 2.
Okay, yeah, that's 2 successes. That means, yeah, Datu, you're able to find them.
Did we just lose Alex?
I'm
I
still
think
here.
they
Okay.
closed their camera on purpose. Jonah, you try to apply this tourniquet.
How
But,
bad do I fuck it up?
well, it's definitely not right. Because instead of stopping the bleeding,
No.
No.
he's bleeding worse now.
No.
Oh, I love that.
I just like pack the wound. I know that I think I can't really on that roll, but like I'm panicking, man. we gotta get him back.
Somebody else would have to step in and roll, I think, or some time would have to pass. Granted, he may not have a lot of time for.
Okay. I'll
If Alex is roll, can I give it a +1 for the die pool? Can I help?
Yeah.
okay. That gives me 5 dice.
All right, you got this.
Okay, rolling the non-stress dice first. Oh, fuck. 2 successes on that, but let's see if I get walkers. No walkers.
Yes. All right, cool. We're good.
Alex isn't completely untethered.
Okay. Alex, you fix the tourniquet, stopping the bleeding. Hunter's really out of it now. You're going to have to carry him because he's lost a lot of blood now.
Okay.
Datu, this is what you come up on seeing. You see Alex save Hunter.
All right, Hunter. I'm going to have to carry you. You good?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just get me back.
Of course. And Alex is going to pick Hunter up in what you call a fireman's carry?
Yeah.
Yep,
It's like
over the shoulders.
yep, fireman's carry. All right, we gotta move.
Datu?
Do I see them?
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
saw us.
yeah. You see them. Like when you find them, you come upon Alex saving Hunter's.
I think I missed that part. Yeah. So you see Datu dressed as a walker and is like totally fine and not jealous that somebody else is being carried by his big friend. And is like, are you guys okay?
Not really. There's a swarm on its way. We should probably get back to sanctuary.
Victoria's
Okay.
bit. Everything's fucked. Let's go.
Okay. And then I could do a little distracting if you guys need it so that I mean, are the swarms coming closer or something?
There is like 40 of them, Datu. Let's just get back.
Datu flashes back to like his experience and is like, okay. And it's like that's not too bad. Let's go. It just sort of like walks with them, I guess.
Okay.
You need
Clemente.
me to make a roll for the carry?
No. I think
You can carry like 8 sacks of rice. You don't need to worry.
You
I
don't
think
need to
we
worry
know
about
Alex
that. You're a
can-
sack carrier.
Yeah,
I was
think
more
you're just-
saying like maintaining the carry while maintaining speed type thing. But all
No,
right,
no,
I'll take it.
You just take it.
if the DM says you don't have to roll, you don't have to roll.
Fair enough.
Clemente, Eddie,
Mhm.
where did we leave you?
I believe we had finished setting up our machinations,
Yep.
our check-ins with everyone, and we were ready for the meeting that I would have with Victoria were she to return to the camp, ready in a way where Eddie would be staying with Angelica at my house, and wherein allies across Sanctuary would be ready were an opportunity to arise for a change in leadership that could lead to a more equitable tomorrow. So waiting is my best answer.
Yeah.
Waiting for the arrival of Victoria or anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone else, as you approach the gate, what is your approach like?
Datu is walking as human as possible because he looks like a walker right now. And is like, I'm a human, not a walker right now. I don't know how to walk. I don't know how humans walk.
Datu, Jonah, can y'all run ahead?
Yeah.
No. I'm not leaving you alone.
Okay.
I'll make sure that
Okay.
they open. I'll say that we've got injured.
Okay.
So yeah, Jonah's gonna run ahead, and if there's any guards, it's like we've got injured, no bites, we need to get in.
Jonah, after you say that, Hunter speaks up. Alex mostly hears this. Everybody else hears that Hunter's speaking, but Alex is the one to hear it. Need to go to Victoria's residence.
Okay, buddy. I'll get you there.
And then Jonah,
Mhm.
the guards. One of them starts opening a gate, and then the other goes, "Where's Victoria? Where's everyone else?"
We got split. The meeting went wrong. They brought walkers. It was a sabotage. Victoria got out with some others, and we all just assumed that she'd be on her way.
Hold up. Above table. Do we want to say she got bit?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I don't want them to come back on me on that. They need to. They're getting the bare minimum from me.
Okay.
Okay, Jonah, roll me manipulation.
Manipulation.
Can we say that Eddie is at the gates too?
So,
If you want to be there, yeah.
Yeah.
speaking of manipulations, I know that I've been here for a while, but I didn't really do a lot of socializing. Could I consider these guards strangers?
Oh yeah, they're definitely strangers.
Beautiful. I get a +2 on manipulation when I try and act innocent in front of a stranger.
And I'm gonna help as Eddie by saying, "Let them in! God damn it, let's go!"
Okay.
Using my force, using my imposing posture as like using my force and like ordering them basically.
All right, and then
So take that extra die from me.
just want to check something here real quick. Because I want to confirm what I'm thinking. All right, cool. That's what I thought. Uh, 2 successes and a walker.
Ah!
I warned you
No one
guys.
that's here.
Jonah,
Hey,
that's
that-
just Datu. Don't worry about
That-
it.
yeah.
That's
That's
just
a-
Datu hanging out. It's not real.
Like,
That's
I
a win
tried-
for everybody. It's a
Yeah.
win for us, and it's a win. It's a win for Sophia. So kind of you. Yeah.
I warned you guys. My walker rolls are always there.
This is why I love giving Jonah stress. Everybody else I get stress to will literally still roll fine. Give it to Jonah, walkers all day long.
Great.
Okay.
What does that even mean, by the way? Does it matter that there are more successes than walkers?
Walker just means that you messed up in some way, and then if you roll more than one, Sophia, if the situation is already bad enough, Sophia will bank walkers.
Oh, yeah. So I can hold on to them and then basically be like, so like if you were driving, right, and you got a walker, I could just hold on to that and then say later, oh, hey, you didn't notice, but this whole time there's been a hole in your gas tank and you just ran out of gas.
Could
in
I make
bad spot?
a recommendation for the walker?
Yeah.
That Alex isn't fully cognizant right now and says that Victoria got bit? Do it.
Is that yes?
That's a Sophia thinking.
Yeah, that is. Because I have my own idea for what that walker might be. But
It's okay if you want to go with your idea.
yeah, I think I'm going to go with my idea. And I'm going to hold on to it for a second, and I will let you know what mine is in a moment.
Thumbs up.
But they aren't going to open. They open the gate. They let you in.
Cool. We get in. All right.
I go up to them. What's wrong? Are you all okay? What's I didn't see Hunter. Like, let's get him to a med place or something.
I gotta go. No, Datu, come with me.
All right, go.
I gotta find my people. Do you know where Cersei is or Dalton?
They're in the same places they always are. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right.
What's going on, Jonah?
Find Clemente, and then I'll find you guys, and I'll explain everything. Hopefully, it's not too fucked by then.
All right, I'll go find Clemente.
Cool.
I'll go find Clemente.
And I'm moving as quickly as I can to do what Hunter asked.
Datu follows very close behind. Still in Walker outfit, by the way.
As
I'm not
everybody
changed. I haven't had the chance to change.
as everybody is getting ready to or going to go do their things, the guards go to shut the gate behind you. And as they do, you hear a crack and then that very distinctive sound of metal tearing. And part of the gate collapses.
Oh shit.
Well, fuck.
I'm definitely I gotta find Cersei and Dalton now.
Let's go. All right, we know the drill, guys. I need to get my tools, and we'll get this fixed real quick. Come on, we got. I don't know what's going on.
No, Eddie, find Clemente. Don't fix that. We need to gather people quick. There's a swarm on the way. We don't have time to fix it. We need to find people.
Okay, fine. I'll go get Clemente. All right, fine. God damn it. And she will take off running. Clemente!
You would find me at my home until you had come anyway. So I was expecting you.
Yes, you hear the loud, anxious knocking of Eddie. She is heightened, emotional, but not like panicking yet.
I squeeze Angelica's hand and say, I'm sure it's fine. Try not to worry. Get some rest. And I leave her thinking this could be the last time that I ever see her, not knowing what is happening outside that door, wanting her to stay safe, and go to the door. Eddie, what's wrong?
You might want to come out here.
Okay. I take the keys with me and I lock the door behind me.
All right.
What's happening?
All right. Jonah, Datu, and Alex are back. Don't know what happened to Victoria or her friends. Gate is busted down, and there's a swarm on its way.
A swarm of walkers?
Yes, I don't know how many, but apparently it's a big one. Jonah was freaking out. Datu seemed fine with it. Alex was dealing with Hunter, who has been injured somehow, and they were on their way to Victoria's.
Okay, I will go to Victoria's right now. Let's go, Eddie. I'm going to need to take control of the situation in terms of keeping everyone calm and organized in a useful fashion. This is walk and talk at this point as we're going toward Victoria's. Do you know, Eddie, about our security protocols? I'm sure that Alex, Jonah, even Datu would likely be able to help with that. But is there anything that you know that we need to be doing to keep walkers at bay that is not a part of Sanctuary that I am familiar with?
Elise might know. Elise and Victoria were tight. Elise would probably know. I can grab her real quick, but I don't know where she is right now. Elise might know. I don't, because Victoria hates me. She doesn't want to tell me anything. Anyway.
Okay. No, that's all right. Thank you, Eddie, for getting me so quickly. I'm grateful. And I think with that, we rush over to Victoria's.
Eddie grabs Clemente and stops him for a second and says, "If you need me to get Angelica out of here, just say the word, and I have my bike. I can get her out of here as quick as I possibly can, okay?"
Thank you. I do ask only one thing of you, Eddie. If Angelica does need you, please do make good on what you just said, even if that means that you need to leave me in a vulnerable position.
Understood.
Thank you.
Would there have to be a role here, because Eddie might not be telling you the truth?
I think that in this moment, Clemente is choosing to trust. So unless we feel we need, but like whether that is something that Eddie would end up following up on, Clemente is simply asking for it.
Okay,
and then it's Eddie's decision past that.
Okay, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Sure. 100%.
Okay. And where are you heading?
To Victoria's, thinking that if there is a hubbub, a rush, right, that that may be where people gather to look for leadership. And I would be looking out for some of the people that we spoke with just very recently, earlier today, to see if they're there to assist with putting together a united front against the wall.
I'm also heading there because I don't know where Elise is. So I'm assuming Elise hangs out with Victoria a lot. I'm assuming she might be there.
Okay. Jonah, you went looking for Cersei and Dalton.
Whoever I get to first.
Okay. Cersei's closer, but Dalton is in his usual firewood chopping spot. So you can see him as you.
If I see him, it's literally whoever is in my sights first. So whoever's visually first. So even if Cersei's closer, if I clock Dalton, I'm running that way.
Okay. So Dalton sees you. Jonah, what's up?
And the first thing that Jonah does is pull Dalton in for a kiss. It is full chaos. And we need to get out. Things just got really bad. The meeting was a sabotage, and they had walkers, 40 of them, and they broke confinement. Victoria's been bit. I don't know where she's at. We just need to find Cersei. We need to find Clemente. We need to get out of here.
There's a swarm heading this way.
There's a swarm heading this way.
There's a lot of innocent people here, Jonah.
I know. That's why we need to find Clemente. Clemente can talk to people, but I need to make sure. That you and Cersei and we get out.
Okay,
I can't lose you.
Jonah. Deep breath. We got this. We've been here before. Come on, we need to find Cersei first. She needs to know.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And
Dalton grabs your hand and pulls you towards the schoolhouse.
yep.
That's where you find Cersei. When you walk in, Cersei is in the hallway, like going from one room to another. But I'm assuming you like covered it in sort of a frantic panic.
Mm-hmm. Not
Jonah,
as frantic as I found Dalton, but
okay. Jonah, what's wrong?
there's a swarm on the way.
Shit.
And the gates broke. Victoria's been bitten. I think she's on her way here, but we got separated, and I tried to get here as soon as I could.
Shit. Jonah, I need you to go to the back room there. There's big jugs of water back there. I need you to grab them and bring them into the classroom.
All right.
And then she looks at Dalton. She's like, I need you to get my stash of weapons and armor from the roof, please. And Dalton runs off to do that. When you find Cersei in the room, there's like a big metal cabinet at the back of the room, and she's pushing it out of the way of a door.
All right. Here's the water. What else?
It's gotta go in the room. We're gonna get the kids into here.
Okay. So, help move everything in there. And during this, Jonah is going to be like really sort of trying to calm himself down, so that way he can sort of help with getting the kids into the room without causing too much of a panic in them.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this goes more fine. Cersei has like a little safe room set up here. And you're going to be able to get all of that done and find Alex. You're heading to Victoria's residence like Hunter asked, correct?
Yes. With Walker Datu in tow.
Correct. Walker Datu is still Walker Datu.
Okay. You get to the steps of this house. And I would like to pull you into a flashback. I am going to ask you to set the scene because it is your past. What happened when Alex got here?
Just before Alex got here, they were alone in a largish house when Hunter and a group of sanctuary people came by. Alex was still not saying a word, but Hunter showed them the map where Sanctuary was and said that it was okay to be there. When Alex was at their lowest, what would you say is the upwards of a horde that a person could take on their own?
I mean, it depends on the person and how they're doing it. I mean, a level 2 swarm size is like 11 to 20 walkers.
Okay,
I think for Alex, that's probably pretty doable.
that's fair. So Alex was smashing skulls, but nearly got bit and was just exhausted, covered in blood, and without even knowing what direction they were going, they found themselves on the road towards Sanctuary and came up to the gate and just collapsed in a heap.
Okay. People rush out to help you, to get you inside. Does anything else happen of note when Alex arrives? Or is it just Alex collapsing at the gate?
Um, the biggest thing was to evade any additional walkers. They were carrying a like a bound together group of walker heads.
Okay.
But they don't talk. And it wasn't until Hunter came to the gate that anybody even knew who they were. Just that they had no bites and were covered in walker.
Right. Okay. Hunter gets you inside. They get you water, get you rested. And we pull back into the future, into the present. Clemente and Eddie, you get to the house as Alex is ascending the stairs to this house. Datu, you're right behind. Do you open the door for Alex, or does Alex just kick in the door?
No, Datu is basically the butler, so it's just like making sure there's nothing in the way.
I think
It's
Eddie
just
realizes that
yeah.
Datu was wearing a Walker outfit, and like goes for a hatchet real quick, and then is like, oh no, that's Datu.
Clemente is able to clock that there are multiple things going on at once that deserve to be discussed, but none of them are probably something that we can get into immediately. And first says, upon seeing you, how close is the swarm?
Minutes.
What can I do?
Alex puts Hunter down and leans in and whispers to Clemente, Victoria's bit.
Good.
I tried to kill her.
Thank you. That couldn't have been easy. I'm glad that you're back here. We have friends I've spoken to while you've been away. Haven't been as busy as you, it seems, but I've been busy. We're reasonably well positioned for after we get rid of this swarm. We just need to get there. I don't know anything about the defenses here at Sanctuary that can help us deal with this swarm. Do you?
Just a bit. Hunter wanted to be here. I'll try to get him awake and see what we can know. He's been in the security forces for a long time.
Okay.
I can try to track down Elise real quick. She is, and like I said, she and Victoria are tight. She might know some stuff.
Thank you, Eddie.
Above board, Alex, were you speaking loud enough for Eddie to hear that Victoria was bit? Because Eddie was near Clemente.
That's I don't think Alex. I think Alex was quiet enough that only Clemente could hear, not because they didn't want Eddie to hear, but because they didn't want anybody else around to hear, and they
Okay,
didn't
so
know who was.
okay. So point is, Eddie does not know the tour is big.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Uh,
So
Eddie, I do think that is smart, and it's good that you check in to make sure they're okay. So if you need to go do that, I don't want to hold you. Uh, Alex, Datu, are you okay?
Peachy.
not to change out of that, I almost cut your head off. And she runs away, runs off to find Elise.
I
I'm gonna look at Alex and Clemente and
Mhm.
go, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't think you should. Eddie is well intentioned, but with this swarm coming, Datu, am I right to assume that you're dressed this way because you're comfortable moving around them?
Um, very.
You may need to do that now if you're comfortable with that. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I can help, teach, maybe lead people out with what I
Okay.
know in case. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I will say
Just
for
saying shit.
everybody that's next to Datu, this also means that Datu smells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, terribly, horribly so. It's on purpose.
But it's a smell that we're likely used to the degree one can be, at least living in this environment where we've come across walkers before, right? Like
Yeah.
it's something we would have.
I mean, Jonas had personal experience with this, so
horrible, horrible smell.
Mm-hmm.
The best that I can offer to us here is to help move people in the right direction. Try to calm people as much as calming makes sense, or at least direct anger and fear in useful directions. I need to know what those directions are. What do you
Okay.
think?
Oh God. It's not so many. The worst part's the gate. If we can get the gate working, then we can defend easy enough. But I guess Eddie's the right person to get that gate fixed.
Yeah, Eddie would be. What kind of cover can we give to buy Eddie a little bit of time?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Sorry, I'm just worried that Eddie might be vulnerable while working on the gate. But maybe that's the wrong worry.
No. I got her.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Jonah, are you nearby?
yeah. As soon as, because Jonah was doing the stuff with helping Cersei get the kids,
Mhm.
and then I think that after that, he'd be looking to find Clemente, and so would we say that Jonah's approaching some time near this?
Yep.
Cool. So getting to the residence, seeing Eddie sort of pass by, get in there, and oh, good. It seems that Alex is here. Have they caught you up on details?
Yes, Victoria was bit,
Yep.
and there is a flood of walkers on its way. I get the sense there are other details we can talk about after we deal with this first part. What can I do to help you?
That's a great question. We just need to make sure that what happens here is not a massacre. I've helped Cersei with the kids in getting into a safe room, um, and there's about 40 of them. I think if we can get most of the people bunkered down.
Okay. All right. I don't know how well fortified everyone's housing is, but it is better than being outside. What I'm putting together here is there are going to be concerned people. It is not easy to keep a secret here in Sanctuary. This is not a secret we would want to keep. I assume that there is anger, panic, frustration. I will find where the people are. I will do everything I can to point them toward fortifying themselves in their home and allowing for strategic objectives to be
If
supported.
if there are people that know how to wield weapons,
Mhm.
and if they are willing to fight, we need them out here.
Only the ones competent, I assume, because the others would get in the way and create more danger for themselves and others.
Yes.
Okay.
If they
Uh,
feel willing, if they are willing, and if they feel confident in their skills, have them out here.
was Victoria's security force also bit or otherwise killed?
One of them was I saw for sure, but I don't know that he made it with the rest of the group. I think the walkers just took him.
Are any of them going to come back telling a different story than the story that we're telling?
It might include the fact that Alex, sort of threw Victoria to the wolves. But
I think I can cover that. While you all were away, I was shoring up support here at home. We were getting ready to move a bit more softly than you all did on Victoria, possibly as early as this evening. So we were all of the same mind. They will see this as an opportunity. Just need to make sure that we're not painted as villains and it doesn't cause more discord. If you can point out to me who this person is who may speak out against us, I can be more effective if you see them and we happen to be in the same space.
well, Victoria, if she's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I if I see any of the other guard details, I only caught a glimpse of them. They weren't who we had gone out with. They came from the woods, some sort of secondary protection measure.
Okay.
Just to be clear, you did recognize them as
Mhm.
the like fanatic followers of
Yeah, I figured.
not like the security force, which is like
Yeah,
5 people.
Yeah.
Above board would at least have been one of those people. Above board.
No.
Okay.
Thank you for that information, Jonah. I will say that if Victoria shows back up, you all are welcome to do what you need to do. You know that I'm in support of that. If it is better for you all or for the group as a whole because of what else we're dealing with, I am more than happy to deal with Victoria myself. I don't need weapons to end her.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm right now. I'm worried about getting my people out and making sure that Sanctuary is left as best as I can do it.
Okay.
I'm
I'm here to help however I can.
these aren't my people, but you're good people, and I don't want to leave you to a horrible fate.
Thank you. I don't want you to find yourself with a horrible fate out there either. I'm gonna pull you to the side so it's just the two of us for a second. I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
Jonah, I know that we don't have a lot of time right now, but if it will help, I am here to talk. You need to have a clear head. We all need to have a clear head. I can help.
I know. And I want to talk more. I do. But I don't know that we've got the time for it. Tell you what, we get out of this, we'll have that talk.
Okay. I'll hold you to it.
Better
You're going
see
to
you.
discover how stubborn I am because now I'm going to survive specifically for that.
I'm counting on it.
Alex and Datu, while this conversation is happening, are you getting Hunter inside?
Yeah, getting Hunter inside and whatever he needs.
Okay.
Datu is just pacing back and forth Victoria's room. Smell going everywhere, really. Just smellifying Victoria's home office, making
Okay.
sure it smells like walkers.
So you walk in, and this is like a house, like a little farmhouse.
Oh
Right.
shit!
You
I'm
walk
gonna
in.
look for her crystals.
You walk in, and there's just this guy, like 40s. You've never seen him before. He's just eating toast.
Hello? Am I seeing things? Are you a ghost?
He scans the situation and goes, "Shit. What happened to him?"
And then I look back.
Is that for Hunter?
Yes.
Shit went bad. He got shot.
Okay.
Oh, so you can see him. Who are you?
I'm Chris Thompson. I'm a surgeon. I need to clear space. I can fix him up.
I need above board. I need you guys to know Chris Thompson is like a really popular pastor, and that was like what went through in my head. It was like Datu was about to go, the pastor, but does not say it because looks at you. I was like, uh, have you been here all along?
Yes.
Is there an equivalent of like vibe check or sense motive in this system? Like,
Either straight empathy or manipulation, I think, would be the closest.
Yeah. You could roll a manipulation that's gonna be like trying to sense if he's attempting to like lie to you.
I love that, especially because just empathy or empathy plus manipulation is the same amount of dice for Alex. Let's find out what happens. Okay. Zero successes, one walker.
We love a walker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm so focused on getting Hunter patched up. I'll look for any port in a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I know what that walker is. We'll find out what that is later. He clears off a table, starts washing his hands. I need one of you to grab my bag. It's in the first office right there around the corner.
I'm gonna go get it
Thanks,
because I
Datu.
also want to go find crystals. But this Datu says out loud and just sort of runs to the room and just sort of like comes back. I made sure I didn't touch. I'm not very clean right now. But here you go. And yeah,
Thank you. Datu, since you ran off into the rest of the house, roll me a scout roll.
Yeah. Uh, so that's another 5 dice. Cool. That is 1-6.
Okay. Datu, when you were in the other room grabbing the bag, you definitely heard the creak of boards deeper in the house.
After I give the bag to not Pastor Chris Thompson, I'm going to go back and try to find where that sound came from quietly. They're busy with Hunter. I'm going to busy myself with the house just to sort of be careful.
Okay. We'll come back to that in a second. Eddie, you went to find Elise, correct?
Yes, I did.
As you're looking for Elise actually finds you.
Hey, Elise, are you alright?
Eddie,
We got stuff.
I heard about the gate. There's a backup plan, but I need you. The bus doesn't run.
You need me to fix a bus. All right. Let's go find Clemente and get him and figure things out real quick, and then we'll see what I'm fixing because I'm either fixing a gate or I'm fixing a bus. What's the backup plan?
The
Have we
backup
run?
plan is the bus.
Okay. Let's go find Clemente. Come on. I grab her hand.
Okay.
And we run back to the house.
Yep, you run back to the house where you find
Nice.
Clemente.
And I say, apparently there's a backup plan. There's a bus. It doesn't run though.
What are we going to do with the bus that doesn't run?
I don't know.
The bus has been fortified. We
Okay.
used it when the big swarms came through. We used it. We used this bus as a extra gate to fortify. But it's super heavy, and we can't get it started. But we can use it to block the gate.
Okay. How many people do you think we'd need to get together to be able to move this bus? What size is it?
I don't know, as many
I'm the
as
best
possible.
mechanic in the world. I can fix that thing quick. I got parts. I got shit.
We'll try to buy you some time. In the meantime, I'm going to look for Alex, Datu, Jonah, see if we can get some more able-bodied folks. I don't have very much to offer on that front, but I'm happy to do whatever I can. What else can we do? We move this over toward the gate. Are there any other contingencies, any security measures that we should be aware of that we should be making use of right now?
Elise?
That is, I mean, the security force has the weapons. I think everybody else's, all the weapons that were confiscated are locked in Victoria's basement. I heard she hasn't returned. Did something happen to her?
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, really?
Yeah. Something did happen to her. My understanding is that Victoria was bit. Do you know where the access would be to this weapon cache?
I believe there's a hatch in the house that goes into the basement.
Hatch in the house that goes to the basement. Perfect. Would you be comfortable coming with us to the house to help us find it?
Yes. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that you coming with us would help make it clear that everyone is moving in the same direction.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything that can be done to help Victoria if Victoria has been bit, but I want to make sure that everyone here in Sanctuary is safe, and it seems that to do that, we're going to need the weapons that were confiscated.
All right, I'll get to work on that damn bus then.
Thank you.
Go that way.
Uh-huh.
You can't miss it. It's
all right. I got my tool bag. I got everything I need. I'm and Eddie does not know the words to say, but she like locks eyes with Jonah and then looks at Elise, and like she's trying to say, "Please look after her," but she's a little too heightened to say anything, and she just runs off to the bus.
Mhm.
And whenever you tell me, I will make the roll to start fixing the bugs.
Okay, so you find this you find this bus that they've like bolted like steel and stuff to it to like make it into a gate. Roll tech
All right,
to try to assess what is wrong with it.
all right. That is now 6 dice because of some experience. Let's see here. It's like that's 1, 2. That's 5 dice in my hand. I need a 6th one. Ah, 4 dice don't count. Okay, that is 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes. You try to start this bus just to, figure out what's wrong.
Yeah, tell me what's wrong with you, girl.
You hear it. The starter trying to turn over.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
Uh-huh.
And you look at the gas gauge.
It's got no
It's
gas,
empty.
does it?
It has no diesel.
So it's a fully functional bus that just got no gas.
Correct.
Okay. And it doesn't. I'm guessing it doesn't. There's some cards that can run on it, and like, can I at least get into neutral so it'll be easier to move?
Yes, you can get it into neutral.
All right, I'll try again into neutral. We're not on an incline right now, are we? Because I don't want the bus to like just start correcting.
No.
Okay, cool. I'll get into neutral. We have gas for the other vehicles. Would that'd be good for the bus?
You need diesel. Most of the other vehicles are regular gas.
All right, I'm gonna just like haul. So I'm certain that it's just a gas problem, right?
Yeah, reasonably certain.
All right, I'm just gonna haul my butt back to the back and just like, you idiots! Those idiots didn't put gas in it. There's no gas. Do we have diesel? It needs diesel. There's no gas. I put it in neutral. That's the best I can do right now. Is there diesel gas here, Elise? Is there diesel anywhere?
I don't know.
Well, we're just gonna have to go in that stupid hatch and figure this out. God, this is what happens when you don't tell people, and then you get bit and you're not into. Stupid Victoria. I have a good plan. And she's just grumbling to herself now. And I think she's gonna go in the house too, if like no one stops her.
Okay. Datu, what is more important to you? Finding the source of that board creek, or being quiet?
That's hard. That is definitely difficult. I would say finding the board creep.
Okay. In which case, roll survival to investigate.
Okie dokie. Survival. So it's gonna be wits and survival. Cool. That's all 5. That's fine. Uh, 2 6s.
Okay. You get to the back of the house.
Mhm.
You see, there's like shelves next to a closed door. You see boxes and boxes of crystals on these shelves.
Nice.
On the other side of that door, you hear the muffled sounds of voices.
I'm going to get as close as possible so I can hear if I could hear the voices or like know what it is.
You had 2 successes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You can only hear one side of the conversation clearly.
Mhm.
One side of the conversation kind of sounds like a radio or something.
I see.
And then the other voice is like, "It, she's dead. They killed her. Get back here now. They're already here."
Okay. Is there a weapon around?
That's gonna be another wit survival roll to see if there's a weapon.
Sweet. That's 3 sixes.
Okay, got you. On the top shelf of all those shelves, there's a really, really big purple crystal.
Huh. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go grab that purple crystal and wait outside. And basically, as soon as this guy comes out, I'm going to hit him on the head with the very, very big crystal. I'm gonna do a murder.
Okay,
Cool.
Clemente, you get led into the house. In the back room, in a back room off the kitchen, there's a hatch in the floor.
I would go to, if it seems like it'd be okay to do it, I would go to open it immediately and see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
When I open it up, is it like a ladder down sort of situation?
It does appear to be that way, but you can't see into it. It's dark down there.
I'm gonna turn back over to my companion and say, do you know how we should proceed? I don't want to overstep, but we don't have a lot of time.
There's supposed to be a lantern around here somewhere.
Okay, I'll look around for the lantern.
Roll with survival.
Yeah, that is gonna be 5. Okay. Enough. Oh yeah, no, I got 1 6. I
Okay.
got nothing.
I was
But
muted. I forgot.
yeah, I got 3 2s, a 1, and a 6. So I got
Okay.
6.
Okay. It's behind a box of stuff, like somebody had put it on the shelf and pushed it back. But yeah, you find a kerosene lantern, half full.
Okay. I grab it, look over, and say, "Would you like to go first? Do you want me to go first?"
Please, you go first.
Okay. I get onto the floor. I position myself on the ladder, holding the lantern, and I climb down.
Okay.
I'll go down next.
Okay. Clemente, as soon as you start climbing down, you smell damp earth and a very distinct coppery smell.
Okay.
Oh boy, is that blood?
Yeah, I'm
Make
guessing.
sure. Making sure.
Yeah. I stop at that smell and I look up at you, Eddie, and I say, I think we're about to find ourselves in a difficult situation. That's blood.
Yep.
And I reach the floor. Do I just find the floor normally when
Yep,
I
you
do?
find the floor normally.
Yeah. When I get
Okay.
down, I pull out my hatchet.
I'm holding out the light to look around at what we see.
Okay. You see a basement. There is, at some point, somebody had been using it as like a root cellar. There's like old jars, old mason jars and stuff. There is
Mhm.
a table in the middle of the room that appears to be where like most of the weapons and stuff that they've confiscated are.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then past the table is still pretty shadowed, just because the lantern light only goes so far.
Do you want me to check out the shadow?
Yes, but take the lantern as you
Yeah.
do.
Okay. Okay. One hand lantern, one hand hatchet.
Mhm.
I go, not very cautiously, honestly. Just goes towards it.
Mhm.
Okay. First, you find just a couple of dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Anyone I recognize?
nobody you recognize, but they're
Okay.
pretty fresh. Pools of blood around them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a little door in the back.
There's a door here.
Is it a fortified looking door?
It is a big, heavy wooden door.
Big heavy wood. I'm gonna open it. Be ready to run up that ladder.
uh, Before you do,
Okay.
would you consider hitting it to see if something reacts inside?
Oh, that's a smart idea. I hit it with the back of my hatchet.
Hello? Is somebody there?
Is that a voice we would recognize?
I don't think
Either of
you.
us.
I don't think you either of you recognize the voice.
Okay.
Uh, who are you? There's bodies out here.
Uh, I don't. I don't know who they are. My name. My name is Angel. Who's out there?
Uh,
Angel, are you alone?
Yes.
all right. You bit?
No.
Okay.
Anything in this that I could roll about by any chance?
Because the name Angel does sound familiar to me, but I don't remember from where.
If not necessarily even remembering, to try to assess if Angel's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll a manipulation.
Yeah, that's what I'm built for.
Can I
Uh,
give? Can I give him an extra die by trying to help him figure out what's going on?
How are you trying to help?
Actually, I can't think of a way in the moment. I'm sorry.
No worries.
No worries. I rolled like a million dice, and I only got 1 6, but I did get a 6, so that's exciting.
Okay. Clemente, you're not watching his body language or their body language or anything like that. But from their voice, it sounds really sincere because stressed, yes, shaken, confused, but you're not picking up any sort of manipulation.
Okay. We're going to let you out, Angel, and we're going to need you to very quickly tell us why Victoria had you locked in here behind all of these dead bodies, and then we are going to need you to help us because there is a flood of walkers on its way to where you are. I don't know if you know where you are, but you are in Sanctuary, and you are about to be in as much risk as the rest of us. Do you understand?
Uh, yeah, I understand.
I I go to open the door.
Okay. Clemente, where are you standing when the door is opened?
Eddie had moved between
Yeah.
myself and the door, so I'm behind, closer to where the table is, as the door opens.
Okay.
Is it not locked?
No, it's not locked.
Someone was staying in a room that wasn't locked. Okay.
Yeah,
I'd say I
that's
open.
concerning
Yeah.
as hell. Above table.
Yeah. I open the door and I say, "This isn't locked." And I just open it slowly. Patch it still.
There's a reason it's not locked, and it's
Uh-huh.
because Angel is shackled to the back wall of this room.
Okay. That's a much less concerning reason
Yeah.
than
All right.
different kind of concerning, but not immediately concerning reason. I think seeing the shackles, I'm going to start looking for keys.
Eddie's gonna go over to the shackles and examine them and see like is like they bolted into like a solid wall or what?
Yeah, it's a solid like stone wall in the back.
Eddie's very direct and she's a little stressed, so she's gonna pull out a crowbar and try to pry off the thing from the wall.
Mm.
Okay. I will say though that like Clemente, as soon as you look, like the
Mhm.
keys are like hanging on a little like nail in the wall right by the door.
I'll grab them.
Yeah,
I'll
Eddie
grab the
doesn't see them.
keys.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. As soon as like Eddie's like, I'm seeing it as Eddie's going like right in to go do this, and then Clemente finds the keys.
Yeah, and then
those would be
Clemente
easier.
does call out. Yeah, we have these. I think your axe is going to unfortunately get more than enough use in a moment.
I have a crowbar.
Your crowbar. And I move closer to this person as a deliberate show of good faith to go in and unlock.
I'm
their
looking back at
respective-
Elise. Does she look surprised by any of this?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
And as you unlock their shackles, Clemente, Angel
Yeah.
looks really, really familiar. But there's
Okay.
just slight differences from the Angel you met before.
Differences that one would associate with like malnutrition and torture, or differences like
Those are definitely there. But this is an if you didn't know Angel super well, you wouldn't
Mhm.
you may not notice the differences, right? Or if you
Right.
weren't super close, like if you've seen them at a distance, you wouldn't
Sure.
notice the difference. But they are two different people, the one you met and the one you
in
found out
this
later.
one. Tell me how you ended up here, Angel.
Um, I I was I was with a friend.
Mhm.
Her name is Cersei. These people um, pulled up. I got the feeling they were looking for her, but it was just me at our camp at the time,
Okay.
and they grabbed me. They've been trying to get me to tell them everything they know.
Okay.
Let's get her out here, and she'll put one of Angel's arms over her shoulder and like try to help lift her up.
Yeah. Let's go. Do you recognize me at all?
You, No, I'm sorry. I've never met you.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna help carry them out, but I'm gonna look over at you, Eddie, with
Mhm.
a look that I at least intend to be one you might recognize from
Mhm.
prior interactions. Like, we need to talk.
Yeah.
Um,
She'll nod and say, "Elise, can you help her get it out? Well, we're gonna get these weapons." And
Yeah, of course.
yeah, and as soon when Elise and Angel go up, she'll say, "Okay, we got a couple minutes before Elise probably comes back to check on us. So, what do you need to talk about?"
I don't know how to explain what I'm about to tell you,
Okay.
but I know that person and don't know that person. I have met Angel before, and that's not Angel, as far as I can tell. They're very close. They seem very like them, but there were a couple things as I got closer to unlock the shackles that are undeniably different, not due to the treatment here,
Mhm.
in ways that I don't know what I'm saying. It's
It's like
strange.
a kind of an Angel clone kind of thing.
Sure, if it were imperfect, if there were
Yeah.
slight differences that one could
Like a
notice,
doppelganger.
like one of those pictures you remember where it's like spot the difference,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Uh, it felt like
Like
that.
okay.
I don't know if I've experienced this before
Uh-huh.
uh, with a person, but I don't know how that would happen or why that would happen or what the point would be of changing someone's look. I don't think they're lying.
Mhm.
I don't think they know me, and I do think they think that they're Angel, and
Mhm.
maybe they are, and the person I met isn't Angel. I don't know, but I needed to not be the only one who knew that in case
Okay.
something happens to me. So I'm
Okay.
trusting you with that information, and I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. But
When you
we'll
say
figure that out.
trusting her, she gives you a hug and says, "Finally," and she then she gets out and let's get these, and then she's like,
Sure.
"Let's get these weapons."
Yeah. Thank you, and I will help carry as many as I can.
Yeah.
As I can carry.
It's probably mostly Eddie carrying them, but yeah,
Yeah, I think so too.
Eddie's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. One last thing before break. Datu. The door.
Hello.
The door opens.
I slam the thing on the guy's head immediately as soon as
Roll
I
close
see it.
combat.
Guess what? I added stuff in close combat. I was like, my close combat isn't great. You know
May
what?
I
Let's
ask
fix it.
what bonus dice are awarded by the purple crystal?
Yeah, and some weapons do that. A lot of weapons do that actually.
You know, amethysts, purple crystals, they're great for protecting against bad vibes, and I think this guy's
This is like
vibes are
the
rancid.
baddest vibes.
You know what? I'll allow it. You get one bonus die for
Cool.
the giant crystal.
I'm rolling 4 dice, which is not that bad. I got 1 6. Then that's it out of 4. So
Hey, that is. I mean, that's a successful hit. You do
sweet.
2 damage, so you don't kill him, but you smack him real hard, and you do 2 damage. To which he lets out a shout and falls against the wall. I assume Alex hears this from the other room.
Oh, running.
Do we all hear it? Because we're all in the house at this point.
Yeah, everybody would hear it.
So if Eddie's upstairs and he hears a shout, hatchet, go and look.
I'm gonna throw the purple thing at him because I'm still holding it, and I'm just gonna go, "Wah!" And
Okay.
then, "Wah!"
Ranged combat.
I do it.
All right, cool. What is my range combat? That is oh, I have a 4 in agility and 2 in range combat, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that
Does he
is.
still get the bonus die?
Yeah.
From the crystal.
Yeah,
That's
I'll-
great.
I'll-
Seven
the-
dice.
Yeah.
That is 3 6s.
Okay. Alex, you run down this hall full speed as you see Datu launch the crystal at the head of this guy, dealing 4 damage. Because when you get extra successes, you get an extra point of damage. There's a spray of blood, and he collapses.
I'm starting to see why you wanted the crystals so bad.
They're really cool. Also, I heard him talking to somebody on the radio, and I think he knows we killed Victoria.
Okay.
Eddie comes down a little bit, it's like a couple seconds after, and it's just like, hatch up, like, everyone okay?
I found
Yeah.
a really big crystal.
Cool.
Alex is going to double tap and stomp on the guy's skull.
Easy enough.
Like, oh, we're killing. Okay. Why are we killing him?
Because he's a bad dude.
Good enough for me.
All right. And with that, we're going to go to break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Everybody get up, make sure to stretch, do all the things, and we will see you in a little bit. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fields of the Dead. Datu just murdered someone. Honestly, I'm a little surprised
Self-defense.
that
Really?
Datu was the first one.
Datu
I'm
is the
not.
first
This
one to
episode.
have killed someone.
Mhm.
I
'Cause
mean,
Victoria
Alex did
didn't
their
die.
best.
Yeah.
Victoria didn't die. Datu was the first one. Surprisingly cool.
I'm not. I knew Datu was was a killer the moment they opened their mouth.
Yeah.
He opened his mouth. I apologize.
Yeah.
Jonah, what have you been doing?
Honestly, I think that after the conversation with Clemente, Jonah's been helping outside of the house. Like, he's been through a swarm before. Of course, last time it was a lot bigger of a swarm. But last time had a lot of things for Jonah. Bad memories, both resurfaced and newly made. And so he's struggling with that. And the way that he works through struggling with things is ignoring them until it's no longer viable to do so. So he's doing what he can to just prepare and not think. He's promised a conversation after everything's settled. And that's as far as his worries are. Everything else now is making sure people are barricaded, making sure those that can fight are prepared to do so, and looking at that broken gate, keeping an eye out for when those walkers show up.
Okay. Jonah, you're watching that gate. That's when you see that cohort of people that tried to save Victoria Fate come running back in to Sanctuary.
I'm running to meet them, and I'm calling out and make sure there's no bites.
As soon as you do, the leaders turn to you, and one of them yells, pointing at Jonah, "That's one of the betrayers!"
Me? Betray? I've been here trying to make sure that the swarm doesn't kill everyone here. Where have you been, huh?
You tried to kill Victoria.
Sure, you can say that, but I didn't. I was there and I saw the sabotage happen and I saw everything that went down. And I came back to save these people.
Jonah, roll manipulation for me. I know it wasn't specifically you that tried to kill Victoria Fate, but that's not what's important.
I know. Can I add my +2 for acting innocent?
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Mhm.
Beautiful. 2 successes, 1 walker.
Okay. Jonah, you've convinced the crowd, but specifically not these people.
Oh,
Right?
that's fine.
The crowd is on your side, but not these people. They have secret weapons,
Of course they do. Of course they do.
knives, and such. And they pull them out. And as they do that, 2 more people come in through the gate with Victoria Fate on a stretcher. Journey, first thing you notice, she is missing an arm. They did try to cut it off. But she is dead.
She can't be in here. You know exactly what's going to happen to her, and you are going to put everyone's lives in danger because you are so obsessed with her.
The leader looks at you. We already took care of that. She's not coming back.
I see that you took off an arm. She's still there.
No. We tried to save her after she was bit. She bled out. And then we stopped her from coming back. And then we brought her back here to be placed to rest. First, we have to take care of you.
You really want to make this a massacre? You want to go against someone who's trying to help innocent people when walkers are at our doorstep?
No. But we will save the people.
You won't.
But you are a betrayer. You already hurt this community. You cannot be trusted.
How? Tell me. Because all these people here have seen me running around since I came back, making sure people knew, making sure that they were ready. Tell me. Because you believe that I was in some conspiracy against Victoria?
Believe. We seen you. We seen you betray her. You and your friends. We watched you do it. This isn't some lie.
No, I don't think that you're lying. I think you're trying to manipulate the truth here instead of trying to help people survive.
Everybody's going to be fine. We have a plan.
I don't
But it
think
starts
you do.
with making sure the people who put this community at risk can't do that anymore.
Victoria put us at risk. That's the truth. And he looks to the other people that are sort of gathered around. Victoria put you at risk. But you're good people. And you don't deserve that. It's why we're here to save you. It's why we came back. We could have ran. But we didn't.
Jonah, the leader, raises his knife, pointing at you, looks at his comrades, and says, "Get him," and then runs at you.
I would like to not be stabbed.
That's fair.
What do I roll to not be stabbed?
Are any of us there at this point or not? Probably not.
No, you're back at the house still.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Would it be a close combat to disarm one of the people of their knives?
Yes.
Cool. I would like to do that, please.
Okay. Roll a close combat.
2 successes, 1 walker.
Oh my god.
Look, guys, I told you, I always roll walkers. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought you
I
said
know,
you
I'm just
didn't
doing it for
want
the
to
kid
do
at this
that.
point.
I don't know if the biggest threat to Sanctuary was Victoria Faye or Faye's dice.
Definitely phase dice. 100% phase dice. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm mostly saying my god as a bit at this point because I find it funny, but still.
Oh, I love this. Despite whenever my face falls, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the fun part.
So I'm assuming that I get the knife, but also get hurt in some way.
The leader gets to you.
Uh-huh.
What does it look like when you disarm him?
So, not often seen, but Jonah is actually like kind of ripped. He's got a very lean, muscular. A lot of what he used to do was hiking and rock climbing, so he's used to pulling on his own weight. And so I think what that translates into here, because he's not really someone who does fighting, he doesn't have like actual martial training. What it is that he grabs where the knife is held in the wrist and drops down and sort of like using the body weight throws the momentum to where the leader kind of stumbles, maybe even falls. And in that is kind of grabbing hold of the knife. Oh, you're muted.
Dang it. Okay.
I did earlier.
You get a hold of the knife. You stand up, leaving the leader on the ground. That's when you feel a sharp pain in your back as you're stabbed in the back.
Cool.
Take 2 damage.
I'm broken. So I need to roll on critical injuries, right?
Yes.
Cool. Does that work? I got 12 on my critical injury.
Broken fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is why I don't like this list for this specifically. You have
We can swap it to a 16, which is his last shoulder.
yeah, that works. You have a
All
slack
right.
shoulder. 2 damage. You are broken.
And so he will drop down, and because he's broken and can't do much, he's just going to look to away from the fanatics to the other people here. And this is what they do to the people who try and do good. Just protect others. Protect yourselves as best you can. So we all get out of here.
It's okay though, Jenna. you're gonna live. Because a friend shows up right at this moment. The guy who stabbed you,
Mm-hmm.
he's already bleeding out. Cersei's standing behind him. Knives ready to go. She's back in form. And as a broken Jonah gets pulled away by somebody else, you watch her cut down several of them before following. It's Cersei. It looks pretty easy
She's such a
compared to
badass. I love her.
the thing is they have knives and they kind of know how to use them. But compared to Cersei, they look like they're the guy with the shaky hand pointing a knife at you in the back alley, right? They don't stand a chance. She doesn't kill them all. She just drops a few of them to keep Jonah safe and then follows. Everybody else. Alex smashes on that house on the head there of this guy. There's an office that he came out of. It looks like Victoria Fate's office. There's like a bunch of stuff in there relevant to her if you want to investigate that. But you also hear the shouting.
Eddie hears shouting and goes for the shouting.
Did Clemente come in?
Yeah. Which does actually mean, actually, let me addendum that, because we have Angel with us,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I would love to have had an opportunity going there, or if it needs to be simultaneous to this, then maybe Clemente didn't come in, because I'd like to have a conversation with Angel.
Oh, yeah, you can do that as you're coming in.
Perfect.
Above table, did we just leave the surgeon guy with Hunter?
Yes.
Cool. Cool.
What a completely safe choice that could not possibly lead to anything nefarious down the line.
Just making sure
so-
we all know that.
So
Specifically, Alex left Hunter alone with the surgeon.
yeah,
It was to save Datu.
it was.
There's no going to be trauma associated with that. Not at all.
Okay.
Above table in this conversation, it is a soft interrogation from Clemente.
Okay.
First intention would be to look for dilated pupils, lethargic micro movements, suppressed heart rate, whatever I could get a sense of. Use the doctorish association of a therapist to try to check for them being okay, or how okay they might be under the circumstances given how we found them, and asking them for simple cognitive questions like, can you walk me through what a typical day was like, what you last remember? Have you been sleeping under these circumstances? What they give you to eat and drink? My intention past that point would be to check in, and I would start to ask questions meant to test what they actually know that I believe Angel would know. And we could play any of this out that you'd like, but I'm just attending to time. I wanted to give you the general idea of what I'm going for with the conversation.
That sounds like a medicine roll.
Okay. Yeah, the certainly at least that first check there, which I think that's, look at this, that ends up being 6. Am I right about that? No, that ends up being 8. I'm gonna say 6.
If you have
all
a
right.
lot of empathy, you also get a lot of medicine.
I do. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's a lot here. Today is the day of me getting 1 6, which is better than getting none 6, but it is just 1 6 on that.
I mean, from what you can tell,
Mhm.
it does seem like they will be okay.
Okay.
Given that they get like immediate help and possibly treatment, there's definitely like some infection and some malnourishment happening. It doesn't seem like it's super bad, but like needs, water, food,
Sure.
antibiotics, probably.
I mentioned Cersei. I mentioned overtly here that Cersei has been looking for Angel all over, and how long have they been here? What when was the last time they saw Cersei? What could they tell me?
I haven't seen Cersei's here. Cersei can't be here.
Cersei's here, Jonah's here, and they're here for you, I believe. Maybe others also. Did you come here with others?
I no, I didn't know. What do you mean? I don't know who Jonah is, but Cersei's here. She can't be here. There's no. I haven't seen Cersei since since we got separated. Since they took me, but Cersei can't be here.
Why can't Cersei be here?
They were looking for. Victoria Fate has wanted posters in her office.
Looking for Cersei specifically to trade?
Yeah, to collect a reward.
Collect a reward. Okay. Whose reward?
From the Queen of the Bay.
Can't say that is surprising. Why were you not handed to the Queen of the Bay? There was no reward for you. What was the point of grabbing you?
No, there was no reward for me. Grabbing me was just get we to get close because I was close to Cersei, or I'd been with Cersei. That they'd seen us a couple days earlier together. We were trying to get back uh, to a safe place that Cersei knew of, but we didn't make it. We thought we'd lost them when they found me. Uh,
I need you to trust me right now. I know that we don't know each other. I need you to take a breath. I need you to help me understand why you're still alive. Are you bait? What is why, if you have nothing to offer Victoria in the way that Cersei does, why keep you here alive?
she didn't tell me, but yeah, I got the feeling I was bait, that they were hoping that Cersei would try to come get me.
But you don't need to be alive for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand it either, but
Okay. You're understandably exhausted. I don't want to be insensitive. If you remember anything else that is helpful to keeping Cersei safe, please share it. I will do what I can to reunite the two of you as soon as I can, but we have to deal with these walkers, and I don't know where Cersei is.
okay. Yeah, just find a place for me to sit. That'd be great.
We will. Thank you. And if it's okay that that conversation took place on the way, then I would still say that I went in
Yes.
with everyone to the scene together. Thank you.
Yeah.
It sounded like Eddie took off to go see what the
Yeah,
shouting
Eddie's
was.
not an investigator. Eddie's not gonna be able to make heads or tails of that. Shouting possibly means fighting. She can deal with that.
Mm. Yeah. So yeah, Clemente came in.
Yeah. So there's a dead body. There's an office.
Eddie went to get the shouting. I'm gonna look after Hunter. Datu,
Sure.
you want to come with me, or do you want to look into things?
I'm gonna go in the office. I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Above board, I think Datu probably wouldn't know that's a lie, and I feel like Clemente probably would, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep your friend safe.
To be fair, that's why I came in here in the first place.
And then Datu smiles really big. I know.
You did good.
It's the protein.
And the crystals. And they're
Yeah.
turning and like running back to Hunter.
Datu. I know that we have a lot going on now. I can go help if you'd like or give you space. I just want to offer to you, if you would like to talk about any of it, I'm here.
About what?
The crystals, the killing, what you're doing.
It's self-defense.
It is, and there is nothing wrong with that.
Correct. I was defending us from him.
And I'm glad that you got the better end of that. There is still a physiological reaction that can happen in most people, but not all. In a situation like that, sometimes it can be delayed. I just want you to know that I'm available. And I'm grateful for everything that you do to keep all of us safe. You have a big heart.
Yeah. Thank you. We should throw him out. He might come back.
Oh, we should burn him, maybe. Is there would we know, is there like a pit or anything near here? Is there a safe area where we could burn a body?
No pits nearby.
Okay.
I mean, there is definitely a pit because, like, if you end up with a bunch of zombie bodies, you don't just want to leave them laying around. So there is
Sure.
a pit for that.
Not nearby. You'd have to travel a lot further. That way.
Also, as a reminder, are you talking about the guy on the ground?
The guy on the ground.
Yeah.
His head's burst.
Yeah.
Right. So he won't come back. He won't come back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, waste not, want not. We should likely see if there's anything useful on this body.
This is why I don't eat meat.
That is very. You're a very smart person, Datu.
Thanks. I'm gonna go inside the office. I heard him talking to somebody on the radio, and
Okay.
it was somebody who knew that we killed Victoria.
That is concerning, and Jonah is not here. I will be right there. I will just check this body, and then if there's anything I can do to help, I'll join you.
Okay.
So real quick, the body. You find a couple of hidden makeshift knives. That's it.
Okay. I'll take the hidden makeshift knives just to have them, and then I will.
Datu picks up the big crystal. It's like,
Yeah.
this helped me before. And it's like, this is my weapon.
It's a special tool that'll come in handy later. And then I will join Datu in the room.
Then, to search the room, who wants to lead and who wants to be helping?
I think I can provide assistance. My guess is you're probably better at this than me.
What is the
investigating is wits plus survival.
Which I have 0 in survival.
I have a
3
lot
wits.
in wits 3 and then in survival 2. So I think that would be better if
I think helping you. I think helping you is the move. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get an additional die.
So 6 dice total. That is 2 6s.
Okay. So you find like Victoria's Fates ledgers. It documents all the trades and like when they collected rewards and stuff. You also find on her desk a stack of hand drawn wanted posters. Right on the top is Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else I recognize?
The second one has Datu's met Cersei, right?
I'm also there and helping, so I could point out.
Datu
that
worked
Cersei
at
is a
the
recognizable
farm, which
person.
you said Cersei was in charge of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yep, Cersei's the second one. Towards the bottom, much smaller reward. You see Eddie.
Huh. I'm gonna try to look and see if there's. Does it explain why they're wanted?
Jonah's is a little bit strange
Uh,
because Jonah's just says wanted for questioning by the queen, but has the biggest reward attached to it.
interesting. And the other two?
Cersei's is for murder.
Okay.
Specifically for murder against the queen's people.
All right.
Eddie's says desertion.
I desert the queen too. And just like sort of like keep going. Basically like reading it, it's like Cersei wanted for murder. Yeah, that makes sense. And then looks at Jodas and goes, huh, interesting. Eddie's. Yeah, I'd desert the queen too. And then just sort of flips and doesn't like, and then sort of like, these are wanted posters. I don't.
Looking through them, there's none for Angel, right?
No.
Okay.
And all the rewards,
And nobody.
Oh, sorry.
Go
All the
ahead.
rewards are like practical things. Like we're talking like pallets of food or vehicles, weapons, ammunition.
What's the reward for Jonah?
The reward for Jonah
It's 15 pallets of rice.
Yeah, jasmine rice in
specifically.
the burlap sacks.
In the
The
burlap
reward
bags.
for Jonah is a brand new car.
So
Or a
that is
working bus with fuel. Yeah.
that is basically like what it is, right? It's technically it's 10 pallets of food, your choice. Like you can choose, but it's like 10 pallets of some kind of non-perishable food.
Mm.
2 working vehicles with extra fuel. And medical supplies. Just says medical supplies. It doesn't really say how much you get, but
I'm gonna look at Clemente and I'm gonna go, either the queen has a crush on Jonah or they're divorced.
You
That sounds like a
really
very
are-
divorced thing to do.
Datu, you really are astonishingly good at reading people. Seriously, I think that if you'd gone into my profession, you would have done very well. Yes, yes, she does, in fact, quite desperately want Jonah. What I find more interesting here is that Victoria knew that and clearly knew that Jonah was here and
Was the
had not
drawing very
acted on this
nice?
yet.
Was the drawing very clearly Jonah?
yes, absolutely. It's very, very
Okay.
clearly.
Because I thought it would be like a Sanji drawing of in One Piece where maybe I could be like, that looks nothing like Jonah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. This might be slightly less useful for us than it would have been when Victoria was alive, but I'm still curious as to why she was holding off on trading Jonah, having this much incentive to do so, and who else might know about this.
How long has Jonah been staying here?
A couple of weeks. I will say, because you got plenty of successes, it's in the back. It's in the ledger as like a note for both Cersei and Jonah,
Mhm.
and it just says, "Hold for future need. Don't
Right.
let them leave."
Is there a similar note for Eddie? Is there any kind of note for Eddie?
No,
Okay.
there's not a note for Eddie. You can probably assume that it's like the same thing because there is an
Similar deal.
abundance of supplies, but there's Eddie's reward is much smaller, so they didn't make a note.
Sure.
But like,
Now, and also maybe not worth it, right? For everything that Eddie does around Sanctuary, it's a cost benefit analysis for
Yep.
her,
It's a single
or
pound
was
short grain
when she was
rice.
right, exactly. And it was the rice was in a box, so it didn't,
Oh, come
it
on.
just
Yeah,
Eddie's
it was a
worth
great
more than a
one.
rice in a
It
box.
was from
Come on.
Walmart. It wasn't great, you
No,
know.
I'm worth way
Wasn't-
more than a Walmart box. Come on.
Exactly.
That's what
At
I'm
least
saying.
two.
Walmart.
At least
It's
two.
like good value jasmine rice.
Yeah,
Barely,
yeah.
like not even really jasmine rice. It's spelled Yasmin.
Yeah, no worries. You smelled Yasmin. Love that. Got to keep it light in the middle of the apocalypse. Yeah, I recommend here, Datu, that we take these with us so that our friends are not found out by people who aren't us. You don't have to take on the risk of carrying it if you don't want, but you did find it, so it's up to you. I'm not going to take these from you. Keep them.
I'm gonna tear them up.
This is why I keep telling you, you have the best ideas, Datu. I'm actually going to also look to see if there's any fire around, so that once they're torn up, we can set fire in, ideally like a metal waste paper basket or something, if there's something like that, so it doesn't spread. But
yeah,
set fire.
there's
paper.
definitely a metal wastebasket and like
Okay.
matches in a drawer.
Okay, perfect. So I think we take care of that.
I look at Clemente and I go, "Well, I'm gonna go take care of the swarm."
Yes, I will be providing support, likely by moving people around or getting themselves to move themselves around. I will try to make it so that the people who come to help with your end of this know what they're doing, so you don't have to worry about taking care of them.
No, I can do it by myself. Don't tell Alex, and then I just leave.
Do you like climb out a window or something?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't go out the door. I'm like climbing out a window. And
I
go,
like the idea that
"Don't tell Alex."
the climbing out the window happens, the fire's still going. I have to like pause a second to like put out the embers. I think about it like just let you go through the window. I do put out the embers. I do turn to go find Alex though after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah.
the surgeon is actually like patching up Hunter and has Hunter really like patched up. They're like when you come back, bandaging his arm. When you come into the room, I'm gonna need antibiotics. Otherwise, this could get infected.
Yeah, we'll make sure to take care of that. And does Alex still have the 2x4?
I would imagine so.
Alex is going to take the 2x4 and put the nails up close to the guy's Adam's apple and say, I'm going to need you real quick to tell me what you knew about Victoria Fay and what she was doing here.
Look, I just live here. The deal was that she wouldn't have me exiled if I stayed in here and out of sight and didn't let anybody know I was here.
Why were you going to be exiled?
It happened in the first days. There was a there was another guy here leading this place. It wasn't called Sanctuary then. That's Victoria Fate's thing. But he got bit under, I would say, suspicious circumstances, but I couldn't prove it. And we were fighting over the leadership of this place. But she managed to gather a few of her more loyal acolytes, listeners, I don't know what you want to call them, and kind of took the place by force. In her way, in a we just want a peaceful transfer of power, don't make us do anything we'll all regret kind of way. And then made a deal with me specifically because she wanted me out of the way, but my skills are too valuable to just kick me out if she could keep me around.
Alex drops the 2x4 from the guy's throat. I hope you understand, with how Victoria is, I couldn't take any chances.
I no, I understand. I understand.
I will make sure somebody gets in antibiotics whenever I can. For now, I gotta go make sure this place doesn't get overrun.
Eddie, you were
Yes.
running outside.
Yep. I
Did you
hear
find?
shouting. Mhm.
Yeah, you find two regular people that you don't recognize. Well, you don't. You've seen their faces, but you don't like recognize them. Dragging Jonah back towards the house.
Yeah.
Cersei is
Mhm.
staring down a bunch of people.
I'm going up. There's nothing I can do for Jonah, so I'm just gonna walk past him and just say, "There's a doctor in that house. Go get him. Go take him there."
The yeah, we're okay. We're on our way that way.
And I just hatch it out. I just go, "What the Sam Hill is going on out here? We got walkers coming, people. We can't be doing this shit." As I come standing next to Cersei.
Yeah. One of them goes, "She just killed our friends. We're not letting that go."
Let it go now, or you'll be joining them. And I would like to make an intimidation with my intimidating posture.
Okay. Yeah.
Manipulation plus
Roll.
intimidation.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to push.
Okay. Take
All right.
stress.
So I take a stress die and I reroll the entire thing. Oh, yeah. 2 successes.
Okay. He stands down and just this isn't over.
It is now. We got shit to do. We got to get these people, we got to get people taken care of. We got to make sure the walkers don't eat us all, you dumbass. And I see Victoria's body. I'm like, oh, someone get rid of that. We can't have that here right now. It's gonna stink up the place and it's gonna spread infection. Well, move.
And actually, it's her followers who pick up her body.
Yeah, I'm talking to the followers. I'm like saying, well,
Yeah.
move.
We're gonna lay her to rest, but we're gonna be back. This isn't over.
If you come back, be prepared to die. And is there was the leader one of the people that went down? died? Because I know John like took his knife, but I don't know if he died.
No, the leader is not dead.
Is he on the ground still?
No, he's back up. He weaponless has joined the rest of them.
Yeah. I get right in his face and I say, y'all go, y'all bury that crazy lady, and y'all get the fuck out. Or I will kill every last one of you.
He backs down, but like he's shaking with rage, but he doesn't have a weapon to fight you with.
And he already knows I'm probably better.
Yeah, and so he's going to back down.
Unless you want to sell this right here, and I dropped the hatchet. Unless you want to sell this right here. Drop the hatchet to the ground. Like, we can do this one way or the other. But we got shit to do, so we better handle it now.
You dropped the hatchet, you said?
I dropped the hatchet behind me. I was like, let's go.
Okay. Roll close combat.
Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted. And I have dirty fighters, so I have an extra thing to my damage. I am rolling all the dice on my desk right now. Actually, no, I have to roll extra because I have a stress. All right, let's see here. See here. See here. Ooh, that's a lot. Sixes. See here. See here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 6 successes.
Okay. He takes a swing at you. You win this exchange. What does that look like?
How much do I win by?
You said 6?
Yeah, I got 6 successes.
You win by 5.
Ooh, is that enough to kill him?
Yes.
So I grab as he punched at me. I grab his hand, pull him down, grab him by the chin, quick snap, like she's done this a million times, and drop him to the ground. Anyone else, or are you guys gonna fucking go?
They all hurry off.
All right, everyone else, we gotta find a place to get rid of this, whatever this thing, this body, and we got shit to do. So let's get to work, guys and gals and non-binary pals. And Eddie just like they're not they're it basically looks like they've done that many times and they're not bothered by it at all.
Alex, you walk out onto the front porch as 2 people are dragging an injured Jonah towards the house. We were told there's a doctor here that we to bring him in.
In the kitchen. In the kitchen. Go. I'm getting to the wall.
And they bring Jonah inside. Jonah, the good news is you're about to be stabilized. Datu,
Hey.
you took off. Where are you going?
Speaking of stinking up the place, I'm gonna go just like sneak, like saw the big fight happening and just like busy. I'm just gonna keep going and I go straight towards the hole in the wall and leave sanctuary.
Datu, you can actually see and hear the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting close.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
straight for him.
Go straight for him.
Yep.
You are one of them.
Yep.
They don't
I was
notice
one
you.
of them for a very, very long time. And I know how they move. I know how to guide them. And I guide them or try to guide them away.
Roll manipulation.
Sweet. Let's see.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Datu's the scariest one of us.
I mean, I'm the first to do a murder.
Mhm.
I thought it was self-defense.
I mean, he says it's self-defense. Okay. I'm gonna roll 4 dice here. How does push work? Just out of curiosity. Just to see if I need it.
So if you roll and you have no successes but no walkers, you can take a stress to re-roll your entire pool, including the new stress.
Well, I don't need it. I got 4 6s.
Okay. We're going to talk about what that looks like in a second. Alex, you're headed to the wall. I'm assuming right to the gate, right?
Yeah.
You get to the gate. You see Datu head into the swarm. Swarm is really, really close. And then the sound of the swarm changes. You can hear it. There's just a faint whispering happening as Datu whispers to the walkers. And they change direction, leading the swarm away from Sanctuary. Datu, where are you taking them?
To bigger pits. To as many pits as I can find in multiple pit areas. Datu has apparently have a collection of pits.
So what I'm imagining is like, you know how when you're doom scrolling at like 2, 3 a.m. and you see the like short videos of like the people digging the pits? I'm imagining that's Datu. Instead of the doom scrolling, Datu is digging the pits.
With the Benny Hill music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
100%.
Like find so many pits and is like doing that. If he can't find one, he just makes more pits. I mean, why break something, it works, if it ain't broke.
You have to have more pits ready for more friends.
Exactly.
Speaking of friends, we're all about big swings, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Mhm.
Alex, what are you going to do?
Alex is going to go after their friend.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he is.
They're going to keep
On
their
fire.
Of course
distance.
they sorry.
A walker swarm is, easy enough to follow.
Yeah.
If any of them like break off to go back toward Alex, Alex will quickly take them out and like cover themselves with walkerness.
Okay.
But Alex is not going to let Datu go alone.
Then you see Datu and leading them to multiple pits. If one pit is full, he goes to another one. I don't know how many pits there are, but I'm assuming I've spent a lot of time digging pits.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
and I-
made pits a thing in my as a personality trait. I didn't realize it would be so important to
Pits?
Datu's character growth. But it
Pits,
is.
rice, and crystals. Those are
Emotional support
Protein.
pits. Emotional support pits.
Mhm.
I'm imagining this as like a combination of like pits that Datu's dug and like
Other pits, like it's not like I'm the only one digging pits.
I mean, that's true. We do have to burn walker bodies at some point.
Mhm.
Everyone who has insomnia just goes to dig a pit in the middle of the night.
it's just like I'm thinking like some of these are like old things from like somebody like was planning on building a house and like had dug out a pit for their basement and then never finished it, and so now there's just a pit that thought you can use to store friends in.
Hmm.
Um, yep, that would be the first time. Honestly, the first time he ever that's when he realized when he dropped his friends in the pit that I was like, "Oh, this is pretty useful." The first pit where the pit of friends, and then started thinking, "All right, cool. I can make use of this for the future."
The pits were the friends we made along the way.
Oh.
Okay, Alex, you're following along, watching Dashu do this.
Yeah,
Four
and
successes. This is happening pretty easily for Dashu.
yeah, I think there's a combination of being impressed and horrified.
By the
Uh,
time by the time the last one falls into a pit, I turn and not surprised that Alex is there, and I say, "Clemente told you?"
no, I saw you when I got to the
Hmm.
gate. You can't let me go alone. I couldn't let you go alone.
I'm really good at this.
It seems like we all have our specialties.
Um, yeah. I fixed the swarm problem.
You did. That's twice you fixed problems today.
That's why my friends like me. I fix problems.
Friends?
I mean, you and Clemente and Eddie and Jonah and the people in the sanctuary.
Datu, I might be missing something, but you've only ever used the word friend to describe me.
This is gonna sound really weird, and don't take it in the way that it's gonna sound like. I have other friends, but not like you friends. But also, I have. Do you want to meet my friends?
Sure.
Okay. And as he walks and sort of leads you somewhere, starts telling you about his friends, you know, and he's excited about the stories. Like, yeah, we were coworkers back in California, and we were gonna there was a trip here, and the apocalypse happened, and all that. Just started telling you about them. Um, he's very happy as he tells the stories, but they're not happy stories. Datu was clearly not being, you know, taken care of. In fact, they're probably really taking advantage of Datu. You know, uh, and then you see a pit. And that's also where the story where he says, I came home one day and the door was locked and I couldn't get in. And no matter how hard I tried to get in, like no matter how, I tried to find a way in, I couldn't get in. And I couldn't warn them. I couldn't warn them that something was going to happen because they wouldn't let me in. Well, I don't think they did it on purpose. I think they just didn't remember that I was out there getting the food and stuff. But it was too late. I couldn't warn them. Anyway, I couldn't just leave them there. And then he points at his friends that are in the pit, and um you see the friends that he spent like maybe a good 30-40 minutes talking about and being excited and telling you, like telling you their nicknames and the jokes, which were more uh Datu being the butt of the jokes than actual like happy jokes, really. And he points out like that one is Malik and that one is Zoran and Justin is the only girl, and there's Jermaine, and they're just. I think you're bigger than Jermaine, though.
So, just so I'm clear, were you the only one to ever go out for food?
Yeah. They weren't very. They weren't good at it, so I became very good at it, though.
And the house, you said you couldn't get in.
Yeah, one night after I couldn't get in, and I couldn't shout, but yeah, I couldn't get in that night, and I couldn't warn them that something was coming.
Are you saying you got in when it was too late?
Yeah.
Datu, was the house barricaded?
Yeah.
And Alex will kneel down to get roughly to Datu's eye level. Secrets get people killed, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to keep this a secret. These people, they were bad.
They were scared. And they
were-
needed me.
They were bad. And maybe you won't understand what I'm about to do now, but I think you will at some point.
And Alex, before we find out what you're going to do, I'm going to pull us over. Clemente,
Mm.
you come back in looking for Alex. Alex is gone. but two people bring in an injured Jonah.
I think, well, that works. I look to Jonah and say, what can I do to help here? I look over at your hand and I say, well, I did go to medical school once, a long time ago. And I start to look around me to see what I might be able to use to get to work to help with the injured hand.
Yeah, the surgeon guy like starts telling you what to do, and as he does that, I'm gonna pull you into a flashback.
Okay.
Right in the, I believe it was when you first got here.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Set the scene. What happened?
I came to Sanctuary looking for Angelica. Angelica was concerned that she was going to get me killed and took off to try to stop that from occurring, having decided in a Cassandra-like moment that it was an inevitability. We disagreed, and I asked for time to talk about it again, and then she was gone. Benito, my brother, my sweet little brother, asked me to not follow, thinking that wherever Angelica was going, and I did not know this at the time, but Benito knew a little bit more about it than I did or than he was letting on, I would not be able to come back from. I thought that he was being unreasonable. I was upset with him, and I left him behind, even though he begged me to stay. I found my way to Sanctuary chased by a couple of walkers. Given the title of the place, found it to be as advertised and found that Angelica was here. Angelica was actually largely why I was allowed in. Victoria was suspiciously kind. I could tell, even in that heightened state, that I should be concerned. But there's a lot to be concerned about, and I needed to be with Angelica. Angelica had bartered some services in that she has since been unable to continue to render for the use of some medication that could help treat her in ways that she could not get when we were outside of these walls. I have since had to barter my services here as a way to continue to keep her safe, and that has been a cage that has not let me leave. But that first night that I arrived, I didn't arrive as alone as I thought. Benito had followed me here, and with weapon in hand, screaming for me to be let out, did not meet the same fate from Victoria that I did. He died crying out my name as I held Angelica's hand and watched, screaming inside of myself to reach him, and silent outside of myself to try to keep her safe. As I watched Victoria's security service execute my brother, I saw him see me do nothing to stop it. And I cannot shake the sadness in his eyes as he died doing for me what I did not do for him.
And as you watch this, you also watch and you see through this, but maybe others don't. Victoria Fate puts on a performance after this. You watch her berate the guards, punish them, acting as if this wasn't on her order.
Hmm.
She has to keep up her appearance after all.
Yeah. I decided right then two things. One is that I would not leave Sanctuary, likely ever, certainly not without Angelica. Nothing to leave for now. And two, that I would ensure that Victoria died uh, and would no longer be able to harm others as she harmed my brother. It has been a road to walk since then, to work out how and when and where, by whom. I am not a fighter. I, before this, did not even condone violence. But living in an inexorably violent world, as we arguably always did, but now it is inescapable. I knew some violence would have to come to keep her from doing what she has done since I arrived. So I have wielded my power in this place, given what I am able to do, making myself indispensable, making myself annoying enough, but not so much that annoying enough to be effective, not so much that I would be disposed of. And I had hoped to have a coup soon, maybe tonight, that could bring a better day to this place. Now I am concerned that I waited too long and that this violence that is coming for us may take Angelica from me, may lead Jonah and the others to be killed. And I see my brother in front of me again. I see myself again doing nothing, waiting too long. I have my reasons. I always have my reasons, and they never keep anyone alive. But I can do something about Jonah's hand, and that's something.
It's actually my shoulder.
Yeah,
It's also
shoulder.
the shoulder.
Shoulder.
It's
I'm
good.
sorry. I read the thing. I do something about the shoulder, and that's something.
In the present, we get a flash of Jonah getting patched up by Clemente and the surgeon. Get a flash of Eddie and Cersei ready for battle. We get one last flash of Alex and Datu at the edge of this pit. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Hmm.
There's a lot that's going to be happening next episode, so I hope people are ready to show up for that.
Last episode. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's the we'll have one episode, which will be with the other group, which will be a bit of a zany episode. I kind of know a little bit of what's
I
happening
need to
over
get
there,
caught up.
and then we'll have the mid-season finale, which will be our last episode with this group. So come check that out and find out what happens before the mid-season finale. I can't believe we're so close already. It also means June's really close, which has me a little nervous, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do some outros.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It starts with me this time. Hi, everybody. I'm Slay. My pronouns are they, them. I've been playing Eddie Double Tap McGee, who finally got to fight and made me so happy. And So I work with Rune and Relic, the Rune and Relic channel. We're going to be doing a Star Trek game. That's probably not going to be until later this year, probably end of the year. But check my socials, my Blue Sky and Twitter at Sons of Warvan. Yeah, that's me. Thank you for having me so far. This has been so much fun.
Uh, my turn. Hey, my name is Glyza. He, they, she pronouns in the order of what makes me go in my brain. I do a lot of things on the internet, especially in the TTRPG space. I run games, I make games, and I play in a lot of games. I'm also the Notion guy of Find Out Productions. Tonight I played Datu Tiwala, whose favorite movie is Holes. All of my links all of my links you can find by going to connect.classicalglyza.com, or you can check out my website, Classical Adventures 4.1. It's where I'm trying to relive what it was like to have a blog back in the 2000s, except I'm almost 40 now. A warning, if you find a classical Glyza, guess what? You have found me. If you find a different Glyza, I recommend proceeding with caution. That is not a safe Glyza.
Thank you, Glyza. I'm Danny Mendoza, he, him. I've been Clemente Salvador, he, they. I am Danny R. Mendoza all over the internet. So if you just put Danny R. Mendoza into any search engine for anything, you can probably find me. But Blue Sky is a good place to look for my TTRPG updates. I'm in a lot of stuff, so I'm not going to say all of it. But if you follow me, you can find out that info. What I do want to highlight is Rocket Club, a multi-stage anthology. One of the participating channels in that, where we have a really wonderful show, is this channel, Nerds with Dice. We have a Silent Harvest going on right now. I believe the next episode is likely tomorrow, if you're watching this live, which is Sunday, May 10th. And it's mostly out already. So if you want to go back and catch up, you can. It's a great show featuring a great cast, playing a great game. Rocket Club is from M. Hubbard and Evil Hat, and is currently in open playtesting through the end of May 2026. So if you would like to check out the game for yourself, get a 172-page PDF for free, and support this game by providing some playtesting feedback, even if you just watch the game, read the materials, you can still have an opinion. And if you pick it up and play it, then you'll have an even more informed opinion. You can get those materials at evilhat.com/rocket-club. That's evilhat.com/rocket-club. And just sign up. And the only thing that we ask is that you give any feedback that you have so that this already amazing game becomes even better. The other participating channels are Streaming Rainbow, Pantsless Tables, and Pocket Dragon Pub. And all 4 channels are going to be involved in a simulcast panel on May 23rd at noon Eastern, where representatives of all these shows and M are going to be in a conversation facilitated by myself, looking back on the whole playtest period, all 4 shows, and another show that M had facilitated at the beginning of this process. So check that out. We're also raising a bunch of money on some of the channels that I'm involved with, Streaming Rainbow and Queers and Spears and Many Face Plays, for Doctors Without Borders, with a focus on Palestinian aid this month. So on May 12th at 8 p.m., we're going to be playing Misspent Youth on a couple of those channels. On May 16th, we're going to be playing Level 20 D&D on one of those channels with the Deck of Many Things and completely broken characters and the highest CR creatures you ever did see, for a good cause. So come hang out for that. And then we're playing Pasión de las Pasiones Mass Effect Edition. I'm writing a play set focusing on Mass Effect 2, if you're a Mass Effect fan. For that, all of these things with Just the Human and Share TTRPGs, and Streamers Without Borders on behalf of Doctors Without Borders. We're already doing some stuff to raise money for Pride over at Pantsless Tables, raising money for the Trevor Project, and one of the shows I'm in there. We have a bunch of Pride stuff on all these channels and more. So follow my socials, and you'll be able to find out more.
Hey, that brings it to me. And I think, are you just running one Mass Effect Passion game?
Oh, I'm happy to run as many as you'd want. I'm writing this play sets. Yeah.
I mean, do you have one planned right now?
Oh, yeah, I have one planned as a part of the thing I mentioned, but I'm happy to run more. Yeah.
My partner Knox is in that game. That's why I wanted to mention it.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Knox is in that. I'm super excited for that. Yeah.
Anyhow, in other news, I am synthetic. You can call me Sin. If you care to find me on Blue Sky or Twitch, you can do so. I'm there at Synthetic GM. I don't know why you would want to find me, but you can. It's an option available to you. Coming up on what is it? God, I know how time works. The 17th, the Sunday, uh at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be over on Roller's Joint with a new episode of Breaking Neon, which is a City of Mist game in which I play the Rift of Exposition. And, things are happening. Apparently, we're going to be going to an arcade next episode. And my character briefly went into an avatar state and forgot everything that happened. It's fine. And then on the 22nd, speaking of things that are fine, Fantastic Realms will be back. We'll be back with the 4th episode of that series, in which the players just physically entered the dreams of a cleric that is in a coma to discover why he's been in a coma. And everything's going to be fine there. Nothing is going to go wrong whatsoever. Content warnings for body horror if you do tune into that. Other than that, I'm good. I'm doing things, but things are in the background. We'll talk about those things later.
Okay, so I guess that brings it to me. Hi, I'm Faye, they, them. I've been Jonah, he, him, sad dad with problems. And I don't really do much outside of this. I go to work. I work a lot with TTRPGs, but I don't really stream anymore when I can. If you want to find me, I'm Faye Wild Witchling all over the internet. And yeah, that's really it for me.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Sophia Olivia Scott. My pronouns are she, we. You can mostly find me on Blue Sky at Nerdy Teddy, and of course here with Nerds with Dice. This is the only show I'm in right this moment, but Nerds with Dice has a bunch of stuff happening. Currently, we have Tuesdays, we have Lancer, that's at 7 p.m. Central. Wednesday, we have Fabula Ultima at 6 p.m. Central. Thursdays, we have Vesson, the Morgan Society at 7 p.m. Central. You already heard about Fantastic Realms. And that's all carrying us through May into June, where we have our big Nerds with Pride event, where we'll be raising money for Trans Latin Coalition. We have 12 casting calls currently open. 2 of them have closed, but we have 12 casting calls in need of players. We have everything from Kids in Capes to 10 Candles. Wide range of games. If you can, consider playing. We have so much going on, variety of time zones. We hope to see you there. We aren't going to raid anybody tonight, but we will see you next time for more Fields of the Dead. Bye, everyone.